I've come back to this waterfall that I was at the other day because I wanted to get a better shot with a tripod at a higher angle. So I'm back here with my tripod, and I figured this would be a good time to kind of show you how I shoot a waterfall. Now, this waterfall in particular would be much nicer in spring or fall, because right now we've had a really big snow melt, so the water is just rushing through the waterfall. Right now, I've only found one composition that works. I'm gonna move around and see if I can find another, but the water is so high in the creek down there that I don't think I'm gonna be able to get down there to actually get a different shot. But we're gonna play around here, but I'm gonna take this one shot and I'm just gonna show you how I do it. What we're gonna wanna do first is we're gonna wanna put an ND filter on the front of this. Also, you can use a polarizer, which will cut down a lot of those reflections in the water. It'll also make the colors look deep and saturated, but I don't have my polarizer on me right now. It's not necessary by all means, but if you do have a polarizer, it would be good to throw one on. But for this, we're just gonna use a neutral density filter because we wanna have a longer exposure and we really wanna blur out that water. How much fun that is screwing on an ND filter when your hands are cold. It's not even that cold out, it's only like -6, but it's still, when you don't have gloves, it's really cold. So for this shot, I have my settings set to f8, I have my ISO set to 100, and I have it on for a 2-second exposure. Now when you rotate the ND filter, it'll darken your shot. That way you can take these long exposures in daylight and you won't have a blown out shot. I'm gonna focus on the waterfall and I'm gonna put on a 2-second timer so that way when it takes the photo, there's no shake in the tripod so you won't get any blurry shot. Now I'm gonna take another one at a really long exposure, and I'm gonna take another one at a shorter exposure, and we'll show the differences between them. Because with a longer exposure, the water will be really smooth, but a shorter shutter speed, the water will still retain some of its detail. And like I was saying before, if you get a polarizer, you'll be able to cut through the sunlight reflections on the water, and you'll get a deeper, more saturated look. But for this video, we don't have one, but it'll still look really cool. And then again, a polarizer is just personal preference. Some people use them, some people don't. Some people like the reflections. They're really handy for getting those highlights down. So just keep that in mind.
Now I'm going to show you a couple of other photos that I took using the same method.
So there you go, that's how you shoot a waterfall. If this video helped you, like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. I'd love to see you guys back here hanging out in another video. All right, have a great one. Peace.